I'm Maggie Beams. I am a sophomore at Loyola, and I'm a vegan.
When students come to college for the first time, they can be overwhelmed trying to balance schoolwork, being away from home, and their new social lives. Eating is often the last thing on their minds, but for sophomore Maggie Beams, it was the first.
I have been a vegan for either 3 or 4 years, I forgot, and then I was vegetarian for about 3 years before that. My mom is actually vegan. She didn't force me to do it. So my entire life I grew up with different options. She did make me meat, but I almost preferred the vegetarian options anyways. So home is super, super easy. And at here, it's basically the same. It's just that I do cook a lot because Iggy's does have options, but I think my food's a little better.
Being a vegan in college has posed many challenges for Beams. As a first-year student at Loyola, Beams did not have her own kitchen and was required to have a meal plan.
Freshman year was super difficult because I lived in Flannery, so we didn't have a kitchen. We did have one downstairs, but then I had to lug like pots and pans down there and my food, and I also just looked like an idiot. So I struggled a lot because I did like my food better than Boulder's or Iggy's, but I tried multiple times, like registering through even disability support services just so I can get off the meal plan, but they wouldn't let me do it because it's like a requirement if you live on campus. But here in Newman, it's so much easier because I do have the kitchen, and also it's so convenient because Iggy's is downstairs, and just because I get something from Iggy's doesn't mean like that's my whole food. I normally go down there and just get like vegetables, and then I'll throw it in with pasta and sauce or something. Loyola has helped me navigate my vegan lifestyle at college through a bunch of different like programs and just raising awareness for it.
Beams is not alone in having to navigate college dining in a different way. Students with dietary restrictions and food allergies can also find it challenging when it comes to picking out what to eat at the dining hall. Beams shares some advice for her fellow students.
So I think it's really important to talk and do research, and then also just be prepared, because sometimes there are nights where you can get like potatoes and that's it. So you should just always have food on hand.
I'm Natalie Reed reporting.